All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Got a little live packing to do this morning. I think we have like 16 or 17 orders going out the door today. I can't remember off the top of my head. We just sold something else too, so I have to pull that after the live. But let's say 16 orders going out the door today. 10 eBay, a few on Depop. I actually had a bundle Depop order sell, which is pretty cool. And then a Mercari and a Poshmark. Posh and Mercari were a little slow yesterday, but Depop and eBay definitely carried. So feel free to hop in, ask some questions. Let me know what you sold yesterday. Also, I'm filming today a day in the life video. When I asked you guys like what kind of videos you guys want to see more frequently from me, one of the most requested videos was the day in the life video. So I've already started this morning off going to do a bulk buy, showed that, showed myself pulling orders, and then from here we're going to ship the orders on live, and then I'm also going to go thrifting today. So little day in the life, and then I'll finish off the day. I'll show you guys what I do at the end of the day. So look out for that video. It's probably going to take me a couple days to edit, but it should be a really good one. You guys will see what an average Tuesday will look like. So what's up, Oliver? Welcome in. Appreciate you guys hopping on in. Big thumbs up. Okay, we appreciate you, OVABs. OVABs always supporting. Let's start with shipping the the Depop order first. We had a Depop bundle sale come through. I don't know the total I paid for everything in the bundle. It was a lot less than what the bundle sold for. But I sold these 4 items on Depop to one buyer. They came through, they bought a bunch of stuff, and then they asked, like, could they have this last one pretty cheap because they already bought some stuff. I was like, yeah, that's fine. So they got a men's Callaway polo, brand new with tags. They got a William Murray polo. They got a pair of Peter Millar golf shorts, like nice plaid Peter Millar golf shorts, and then a Peter Millar U.S. Open polo shirt. They paid $86 for all 4 of those over on Depop, and yeah, took that offer. I took a little bit lower offers on everything because they were buying a bunch of stuff. So, what's up, Latham? Morning. What's up, Mike? Welcome in. I did grab a box for this. There it is, right there. You still wait. Will you still thrift if you get pallets in? Of course, yeah. We're still going to keep the thrifting going. I'm still going to keep eBay going, even if we do more whatnot shows and things like that. I'm still going to keep doing the eBay thing because I think the eBay thing it's good money. So I'm going to keep it going. I don't think I'm going to ever get. Can't say ever. I don't think I'm going to get too deep into pallets when we do pallets. I think it'll be just here and there, like just have inventory to be able to run on whatnot. I think we'll still definitely do thrifted goods on whatnot. Yeah, I don't think we're just going to give that up. So, did a live at Goodwill. Did a live at Goodwill last night. Like, you guys, let's go. How did it go? Did it go good? The first couple lives are probably going to be a little rough on whatnot. I'll just let you know that right off the top. They're going to be a little rough because you got to build that audience. But actually worked out good. Let's go. I love to hear that. So many people were so negative in the comment section of that video. And I'm glad to hear that it actually went good for you. And keep it up. If you do that, trust me, if you do that weekly or if you do that like a couple times a week and everybody knows what day of the week you're going to be there, you're going to grow an audience on whatnot super fast. And I'm glad that you actually took the initiative because most people watch that video and they don't actually take initiative on going to a thrift store and doing a live shopping. And I think that's like one of the best ways to grow your audience. Like, it's actually the way I grew my audience on TikTok is going live thrifting, not selling anything, just showing what I was picking up and just hanging out with the chat. And the fact that you can actually sell while you're doing live thrifting, while you're already sourcing, it's like a no-brainer. So I'm glad you did that, Toe. Let me just do that instead of buying merchandise. Yeah, I mean, if you can get good at it, if we wanted to do that, we could have made a whole model. I don't know if we're going to get too deep into that, but you can make a whole model sourcing from thrift stores and just selling directly to your customers, especially if you have something like a really cheap thrift store that has good inventory, like the bins. Like something like the bins, you can even do it from the bins. Flip the World does it from the bins. You could grow a whole business model doing it, 100%. So because of you, I joined Whatnot. Let's go. I had somebody do a referral last night. I got a little notification that somebody joined with my referral link. If you ever want to start selling on Whatnot, click that referral link because they match up to $150 in your first week of sales. So if you sell $150, they will match $150. So even if you sell your items a little bit lower on your first few shows, you get that $150 boost. It also supports the channel too. I think I get like $50 or $100 or something like that for referring that person. So it helps the channel and it helps you out too. It benefits both of us at the same exact time. So what's up, Francis? Have you considered getting an LLC? Yes, I have. I'm actually going to talk to my tax advisor this year about LLC or S Corp, which one will be better for us. I got my one order yesterday. Everything was in good shape. Thanks for shipping quickly. Appreciate you, Danny. Appreciate you. If you guys ever receive anything that's, especially from the thrifting lives, because I do try to check those over quickly during the thrifting lives, but if for whatever reason the item gets delivered and there's like a flaw that we missed on the live, feel free to reach out. I will always give you a refund on that stuff. Obviously, when we're doing live thrifts, it's just super fast pace. I'm doing my best to check them over, but if you guys ever receive anything, feel free to reach out. I do try my best though. Manager, help me with the show. Let's go. People were saying, I got so many comments that like thrift stores hate that. Like thrift stores hate it when you go to thrift stores and do lives. Like they wouldn't like it. Why wouldn't they like you selling more items within their store at the prices that they have priced at? That makes literally no sense at all. Like if I was a store owner and somebody came into my store and had my items priced at $20 a piece and they were able to come in and buy those items and resell those items for a profit, I would love that. I would be like, buy as much as you want. I have them priced at 20 because I'm selling them for 20 because I'm making a profit on them at 20 bucks. So yeah, people are crazy in the comments. I swear. Like some people, yeah, they love you. Like the people in the comment section are absolutely insane. Do you ever post a video on Ralph Lauren labels? Not yet, but I know Tekken Sports has a video, I think, on YouTube on Ralph Lauren labels. He actually went to the Ralph Lauren store and kind of explained them. So look for his video first. I'm going to make a video later. I have so many videos that I need to make, like, of requests just like that, Christy. Right now, today, I'm doing a day in the life video. That's what I'm filming today. So you guys will see that video probably later on this week. So you'll see the whole day in the life of, like, a Tuesday. I'm trying to show as much as I can. As much as I can, but it's hard to film and get through the day fast because I still have so much I have to do today. So you guys will see that video hopefully within the next couple days. Next order, I believe this is the right item. Size 18. Let me make sure this is the right one because I did pull, it's gotta be this one, right? It says size 18, but this is not a size 18. Let me see really quick. No, it's a classic blue, never mind. There it is right there. Okay, cool. We got it. Next order that we're packing up, this is a Ralph Lauren. It's a solid white Ralph Lauren shirt. I paid $5.34 for this, and it sold for 20 bucks. Just a nice bread and butter sale. Ralph Lauren solid white. How do you manage who live store sales? Do you rewatch? So what I do is I just title the items. So for example, if I sold this, I would put Ralph Lauren solid white 15.5. So I knew what the item that sold, the size of the item, and what color it was, because usually you're not going to sell multiples of the same exact item. And if you do, you just try to describe them a little bit more in your title. So I just create a new listing on the fly. That's what I do. And then mark them up a little bit above the amount that you paid. Good morning, man. I want to say thank you. Learned a lot from you, resell and whatnot, and just made the jump full time. Let's go, Ashley. Ashley Jacob Cooper. Let's go. Appreciate you. That's awesome. Full time. You're gonna love it. Just work hard. Work harder than you did at your last job. That's all you have to do, and it's gonna be a lot more fun to work harder for yourself. So let's go. I love hearing that. I have a quick question about Nifty. I have 800 postings. Just added Depop. Do I have to bring the postings over to Depop one at a time? Yes. There's no way to bulk bring the listings over. I don't know of any platform that has a way to just bulk bring them over. Usually, even List Perfectly, Vindu, Nifty, all of them. You have to do them individually. But with Nifty, I'm going to tell you, bringing them over to Depop is super fast. Like it's the fastest out of all 4 platforms to bring stuff over to. You're basically going to press the button and within like 3 seconds, it'll be on the platform. So you're just going to go down and you can do probably 20 item pages in less than 5 minutes. So spend like an hour, 2 hours, cross-list a bunch of stuff, and you'll probably have everything cross-listed in, hour, 2 hours. Everything you do, I've learned so much from it. Appreciate you, Christy. Where do you sell? I sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, whatnot. Those are pretty much the platforms that I sell on. So I sell on quite a few. Next up, we have a Mercari sale. This is just a train that sold for $19.99. Just a train that I got in a big haul. I'm going to pack this up off live. I just wrapped this in bubble wrap and throw it in a poly bag. But that one sold for $19.99. We paid $3.25 for that one. And now on to some eBay sales. Let me log into eBay really quick because I don't think I'm in yet. Appreciate all the questions coming in. Feel free to keep dropping those questions down in the chat as I'm shipping out some orders. You used to sell clothing. People are like, ew, you sell used clothing? Yeah, it's people just don't understand. Yeah. 2 items that I listed last night at like 1 o'clock in the morning sold this morning, which was pretty cool. And I'll go over those items in just a minute. But let's grab and go. First, start with a really bad sale. It's going to look good, but it's actually really bad. This is a men's Bugatti shirt. It's brand new with tags. I sold this for only 30 bucks. This is more like get out of my inventory kind of sale. because I paid like right around $25 for these each, and I sold this for 30. So this is the last one I have. I've sold a bunch of these for 50 to 60, and I just wanted this thing gone, so I took a best offer on it just to get it out of my inventory. So made my money back on that one. Use any specific camera settings where you're taking photos to keep the color true? Not really, no. On the iPhone, if your color ever came out not looking true to color, there's ways on the iPhone if you just tap the background, because we use a white background, so it'll adjust the focus and adjust the colors on the screen, or you hold your finger on it on the phone, and then it'll bring up like a little sun logo, and then you can scroll up or down to change what color the camera is bringing in on the lens. That's 2 tips that we use, but we use a solid white light box, so we really don't have that issue because we're using a light box. The light box really brings in the colors true. Using a camera will help you with colors, obviously, but to be honest, I'd rather use a phone than a camera, so I just try to adjust it if I have to. All right, that one's going to ship out for 8 ounces. If I ship you my old inventory, can I just ship it to you and run a whatnot for me? I just need to get rid of it. Can I DM you? You can DM me. I have we only take certain brands on whatnot. So if you send me a DM, what I'm going to do is, or you can just message me on kwayconsign@gmail.com. What I'll do is I'll send you a spreadsheet. You fill out the spreadsheet with the items that you want to consign, and then from there I will accept or reject them depending on the brands. We don't just accept like random loads, because if we did that we would get stuck with a bunch of stuff that really doesn't sell, and it'll kind of hurt our whatnot shows. So we only take certain brands, certain styles that sell for a certain amount of money. So email again is kwayconsign, kway like my name, consign@gmail.com. If you DM me too, I can send you the actual email. So how do you sell on Posh Parties? You just share to them. You share to Posh Parties. So on Nifty shares my items that are eligible to Posh Parties all the time. When I signed in with Nifty, do you suggest I sell on all platforms? Currently on eBay and Poshmark? Yes, I do suggest you cross-list all platforms, because this morning, if I would have just sold on eBay and Poshmark, I would have only had 11 items sell. And because I sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, I had 17 items sell in total. So yes, I highly suggest you cross-list your items. How many active listings do you have on eBay? I think we're just above 2,600 active listings. 2,600. Next up, we got a Peter Millar polo. I don't really pick these up too often, but this one had a Seminole Golf Club logo in the front. I don't know if you see it right there, Seminole Golf Club logo. Picked this up for $7.47, and this one sold for $28 plus ship. Easy peasy sale. Throw it in a bag, ship it out. I had a really good sales day for a Monday, so. Cross-listing and Mercari isn't allowing me to list more. Yes, you have to. Some platforms have a limitation. So when you start cross-listing, once you make a sale or two, then they're going to open you up to unlimited sales. So usually Mercari just wants to verify that you're a good person and you're not going to scam people, because there are a lot of scammers on Mercari. So after about a week or two, it should open you up to cross-list unlimitedly. I know I made a sale pretty much right away. So what I would suggest, if you want to be able to cross-list more, and have Mercari unlock you, list something very, very low on Mercari that you're okay with selling very fast, and then sell it and ship it out really quick and get it to the customer really quick and let them rate you really quick. And then once that happens, I think after 1 or 2 sales, Mercari will just unlock you for everything. So yeah, eBay does the same thing when you sell on eBay as well. Next up, we got a Tommy Bahama shirt, really good pattern to this one. I picked this up locally in a bulk buy for $8. Again, you're gonna see what a bulk buy looks like on my next YouTube video, because I just did one today and I'm filming a day in the life video. This one sold for $34.99 plus shipping, full price sale. Good pattern, good print, and it's 100% silk, and it's a good size. It's size large too, which helps it sell a little bit better. So nice little flip right there. And this thing sold, I think it took about a week and a half to sell. So even though it's winter in some places, is actually summer here in Florida, because it's hot outside. It's like 80, 85 degrees outside during the day. So list those summertime items, because they're starting to move. Easy to ship. Boom, boom. We only have a few more items. I'm trying to go fast this morning. What's up, sirs? I'm trying to go fast this morning because I want to be able to go thrifting too today and film that, and then like the day in the life video. So if I'm being a little quick, that's the reason. I want to try to get you guys as much footage as I can for a day in the life vid. Next up, another good sale. I picked this up at Goodwill. I paid $9.60 for this. It's just a men's Polo Ralph Lauren short sleeve pink plaid shirt. Good colorway. Pink always sells, especially when it comes to polo. This one sold for full asking price, $49.99 plus shipping. I think I found this in a recent Goodwill haul video. If I can remember correctly, I think it was in one of my recent videos. Snowstorm in Virginia today. Yeah, it's snowing there and it's hot here. It's so weird. But there are some people from Virginia that are going on vacation right now because they're like, you know what, we could go travel to Florida right now and we could go sit on the beach. So why don't we buy some Tommy Bahama shirts on eBay from K-Way Shop and let's go down to the beach because I'm tired of this cold weather and they're warm down there. So you're going to get some of those people, some of those vacationers start buying from you right around now. I have a Harley leather jacket to list. We just suggest packaging material for that item. With leather jackets, there's one way I list them. I don't put any additional packaging around them. I know some people would put them in a bag, stuff like that. What I use is I use a medium flat rate box and I fold it up nice and neat and I put it in the medium flat rate box and I ship it out. Never had an issue with the leather being damaged or anything like that because with a medium flat rate box, they pack in very, very tight. So you don't need any additional packaging material, and then you just charge medium flat rate to your buyer, and no issues from there. How long do you keep items listed to your lower cost? Occasionally I'll run sales in my store, but usually if I'm gonna clearance out items, I'll just bring them into Whatnot shows. That's pretty much how I do it now. I just bring slower selling items into Whatnot and clearance them out. But for the most part, most of my items sell within 90 days. I think I have like 50% of my store sells every 90 days. And now bringing those stuff over to Whatnot, it's even higher than that. I don't know the exact percentage, but it's even higher than that now. What's up, Peter? All right, next order going out, Barstool Sports. I thought this would sell a little quicker, but I did pick this up in the beginning of winter season, so that's probably why it sat so long. This is a Barstool Sports Players Club polo. It's got the Players Club hit all over it. It does have a flaw in it. If I can remember, there's like a small stain on the back, so we made sure we disclosed that in the listing. Paid $7.47 for this, and it sold for $22.99 plus shipping over on eBay. Again, really easy to pack these up. I just throw these into a gyro pack and throw them on. If you guys ever need poly bags or any of the bags that we use on a daily basis, those are all linked in my bio. I always get questions on like what packaging materials do you use in your videos, and those are always linked in my link tree. And I do have discount codes for the gyro packs as well, so if you want a little discount on your poly bags for your first purchase, use my discount code. All right, we have some really good final sales to go over. Really good final sales. This is a pair of women's clothing arts pants. You guys seen it in one of my recent videos. That's the logo you're looking for. It's like a cube. These are women's, so these sat for a little bit. If these were men's, they would have sold very fast like my last pair did. $3.21 is what we paid for this, and it sold for 45 buckaroos. So good sale. Dumb question, but how do you get the wrinkles out of cashmere wool? So we don't use a steamer, but if you wanted to get the wrinkles out really quick, I would use a steamer. And you can get steamers pretty cheap on Amazon, little handheld steamers. That would be the way to get the wrinkles out if you needed them to get out. Can you talk about what happens when your Whatnot show ends? Do they show a list of the product to the buyer? Are you able to print labels directly from Whatnot? So if the buyer wants to see what they bought, they just go to their orders and they can see everything. So when I end a show, you go to the shipping. There's a orders page and a shipping page. The orders page will tell you like what sold, and the shipping page will combine all your orders for you. And then what you do is every single order you generate a label for them. So for example, if 3 items sold in one order, I hit generate label. It prints me out a label based off the weights of those 3 items, and then it usually comes out priority. I package up the items and I ship them out. It's kind of like Poshmark too. It's very easy. As long as you put in the proper weights, you really won't have an issue. If you ever mess up the weights, you can adjust 5 labels per week for free. So if somebody bought like a heavy jacket from me and for some reason I put 10 ounces instead of 10 pounds or something like that, I can adjust the label 5 labels for free, and Whatnot takes a hit on that. But it's super easy to ship after a Whatnot show. I do plan to make a Whatnot guide video here within the next month or two, so that way newer sellers can see exactly how it's run, but it's super duper easy. How do Posh parties take a larger percentage? No, Posh parties are just like The men's posh style party is just specifically for menswear, so they only allow certain items to be shared there. So it's just a way for buyers that like men's items or women's items or dresses or certain brands. You can share those certain brands within those parties, and then those buyers can come through and just look at those specific items. It doesn't cost you anymore. You're just sharing to those specific parties. All right, let's get in some good sales. We just listed this last night. This is a men's. Actually, we listed this on the listing live, and I just got to listing it last night. So we took photos of this on live. So if you want to watch that video, it's on Facebook and YouTube on how I list ties. But I listed this last night. I don't know what I paid for these because I forgot to write that down when I was doing the listing live, but I think I only paid like $3 for this Brioni tie. Sold in less than 24 hours for 26 bucks. Good little sale right there. Found two nice ties. We could go thanks to you. Gio Brioni. Brioni's good. $50 in Polo Ralph Lauren Silk Rep USA Eagle Crest tie 40. Sold within a day of listing. Let's go. See, Peter, I'm having the same thing. I sold two ties I listed yesterday too. Let's go. I know you ship out most of the clothing, but advice for shipping out dishes: double box. You wrap those things up in as much bubble wrap as you possibly can. Always use extra bubble wrap. If you feel like you have enough, just wrap it up one more time. Story of everybody's life. You should probably use that advice for many things in life. But wrap it up one more time, just in case. And then double box it. So what you're doing with a double box is you're putting a box within a box, and then you're wrapping the interior box in bubble wrap. And what that does is adds an extra layer of cushion to your items, which allows them, even if they get bumped around a little bit, they have that extra padding on the outside that helps them not get damaged. So double box method on those. Do you allow Nifty to send offers on new items? Yep, I allow Nifty to send offers on everything. Even if I just listed it. If I listed this tie for $25 and it sends out a 10% on offer, and within a day somebody accepts that 10% on offer, cool. I sold that tie even faster than it probably would have sat for an extra couple days if I didn't send that offer. So I will do that right away. Again, if that's not your model and you don't want to do that, you want to let it sit for a little bit, then don't. You can set Nifty to not do it, but I send offers right away. Next up, we got a Robert Talbot's tie, another tie that I just listed yesterday that I did on that listing live. Got it done, listed it yesterday, sold this morning for $20.88, which makes me think I should be picking up these ties more often. I pass on Robert Talbot's ties all the time, but this one has a good floral, like Easter pattern to it, and I think that's why it sold so fast. So just listed it. I expect this one to sit for a couple weeks based off sell-through rate on ties, on this specific tie. You wouldn't expect this to sell fast, but look at these photos, chat. I took these photos on live, by the way. Look at those photos. That's why my tie sold so fast. See that? That is my photo of my tie. So, like I said in my tie bolo video, go watch it if you haven't seen it already. Having a good cover photo for ties, I think, like, substantially increases the chance for it to sell. Because the buyer who is looking for a tie is a very fancy man or woman, and they want a nice fancy tie. And if you can make it look super fancy, like that's just the photo of the tie, close-up photo, but that is what sold the tie. And all I did was roll that up, and I used photo room to take out the background. That's it. Super simple. And again, I did that on live. It took me, how long? I mean, maybe 15-20 seconds to take those photos and another minute to edit those photos, and I got that tie to sell within a day, specifically because I made that tie look really good. So yeah, fire professional. Yeah, this is one reason why I wish I could if I could get a person that could supply me with decent ties, I would change my whole model. I'd literally do this. I would change my whole model to just sell ties, because ties are so easy to list. So easy to list. Do you build your listing price room for offers? Yes, I do. All my listings have room for offers. Like that Robert Talbot's tie, again, I probably paid $3 to $4 for it. I listed it for $25. I took a best offer of $20. And again, I just listed that last night, and I took that offer this morning. I'm cool with it because it gets that item in and out the door within a day. Yeah, Peter says there's 50 people watching on YouTube right now. There's only 6 likes. What are you guys doing on YouTube? You got to hit that like button. It takes you 2 seconds. All you got to do is just boop. I think you X out of the chat, and then you press the like button, and then you open back up the chat so you can read it. But just hit that like button. It's free, and it pushes the live. I think your fingers sold it. Probably my fingers too. They probably saw my fingers. You're right, Amy. Next up, we got a Burberry polo. This is a men's Burberry polo. Paid $16.05 for it. It does have the Novacek pattern on the inside. And you can see that right there, Novacek pattern. Paid $16.05, and this sold for $49 $14.99 plus shipping. How do you store ties? Fold and roll. So no, what I do with ties is I fold them into thirds and then I just put them in a clear poly bag like this. Clear poly bag, I folded it into thirds, I slid it in there, it's good to go. I get the questions a lot like, doesn't that damage the tie? No, it won't damage the tie. No matter how you fold and roll and make it look all pretty when you ship it, trust me, when it gets to the person, it's gonna have little folds and stuff in it. There's no way to keep it looking crisp when it arrives. And buyers know that. Basically with ties, if you just hang them up for a day or two, those little creases will come out. That's usually what we do to list them, is we just lay them flat for a day and then all the creases come out and then we just list it. So you must use an Android phone? No, I use an iPhone. I use an iPhone 100%. Those damn Android users. They're taking photos of the moon. They're outside. They're too busy taking photos of the moon. I'm taking those nice, clean, crisp photos on my iPhone. So, and I store ties in those bags. I just have a tie bin out in the garage. You guys are going to see that in the day in the life video too that I'm filming today. I just have a tie bin and I just throw all these in there. And when I sell one, I just look for the specific pattern on them. Last sale is another men's tie. This is a Borelli Napoli tie. I looked this brand up when I was actually at the thrift store. I had no clue what this brand was, but I looked it up. It looked fancy. And here's my tie photos again. Cover photo for that tie. I'll show you guys over here too. Cover photo for that tie. Just a nice, crisp, clean, shows the actual pattern on it, and then I just took 4 other photos. The actual tag photo, the 100% silk photo, and then I just took a nice little flat lay photo for this one. And this tie sold not for $59.99. It sold, I took a best offer this morning of $45 for this tie. So, and I only paid, how much did I pay for this thing? I paid $5.34, so I turned $5 into $45 on this tie. So don't skip the tie section. It's really good if you're looking for specific tie bolos to look for. I do have a video on Facebook and YouTube on a tie bolo video. So go check out that video. It gives you like 5 really good brands that you should be on the lookout for when you're out thrifting. And then there's lots of other ones, and I'm planning to make more of those tie bolo videos. So love ties. I love it. I wish I could find ties all the time. My bin's local to me doesn't do ties anymore. They don't have tie bins. So if I could just find a supplier, if anybody knows a supplier that will sell me bulk ties for cheap, I mean like a pallet of ties for like $200, because ties don't really sell in thrift stores very, very well. If I could get a bulk thing of ties for like $200-300 shipped to my door, and then I just sift through them and pull out all the good ties and then just chuck all the rest of them, man, I would just go ham and just do ties, because it's so easy to list, so easy to ship. I love ties. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. If you're really worried about wrinkles, use tissue in between the folds. Yeah, you can do that too. Put some tissue in between the folds. I found 3 Hermes ties. Each one was $7 a piece. Easy money. Those Hermes ties will probably sell for $50 to $100 depending on the pattern. So you made some easy money with those ties. That's it, chat. Normally I stay and hang out a little bit, but I'm filming the day in the life video, so I kind of want to get to the thrift store to show like us thrifting and stuff like that. So I'm going to head over there. Be on the lookout for that video. We're filming it today, so you guys will be able to see like what an average Tuesday looks like for us. And then if you like this video, I'll probably do more of these videos in the future. So how do you ship your ties? I just throw them in a poly bag and ship them out. Nothing too crazy. Some people put them in a box. I don't put them in a box. I just ship them out. So what's up, Katie? So I'm going to head off. I appreciate you guys. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to put out a short today. I probably won't, because I'll be doing the day in the life video. So look out for a short tomorrow, I think. We'll see. All right. Appreciate you guys hanging out.